Hey, good morning everybody. Well, it's morning for me. It is Monday morning and woke up to some really good sales from yesterday. So I figured I would share with you what I sold over the weekend, or well, at least just on Sunday actually, on eBay. So let's get started with the cute stuff, shall we? I picked this up a couple of months ago. I just thought it was really cute. It's like a country doctor kit, and it's it says it's from the there is this date on it somewhere. I think it said it was from the 1970s. It was made in Hong Kong and sold by Woolworths. So Woolworths has been out of business in the States for a long time. So I just thought this was adorable. So I picked that up, and this one sold for I think $15, and I paid maybe $1 or $2 for it at a sale. So that was my first cute sale of the day. And the next item, which I think is really cute, is this Bibendum Michelin. He was supposed to have a sash, but the sash was obviously missing, and it's either a puppet, hi guys, or a terrible impression of a Bibendum. Pretty sure he doesn't sound like that in real life. But he's super cute, and I listed this as either a puppet or a golf club cover, and it's sold for $22. And I picked this one up again at another tag sale a few months ago. Probably paid about $2 for him. Usually at the estate sales, they kind of give you a lot price. It's kind of difficult to gauge exactly how much each individual item costs, but I usually kind of try and break it out relative to the comps that I see on eBay and how much I spent, you know, just general kind of guesstimates, basically, just so that I can make sure that my COGS, the cost of goods sold, and all of that stuff is actually accurate. So yeah, so that was that. And then this item I just sold was actually a storage locker find that I'm parting out. So it's just a Black & Decker mixer, blender, jug with the lid and the base, and I separated the base as well because it was really heavy to ship everything as one piece. So I decided to split this out. So I would have picked this up in a locker, and I don't think I paid more than $30 for any of the lockers I picked up. So this actually sold for $25. I also picked this up, actually. I didn't list this item. So this is a PlayStation 1 console with the power cable and also the controller. Actually took forever to list this one. I don't know what my problem was, but I couldn't test it. I don't have the cables to test a PlayStation 1, so it's probably why. Anyway, I listed it last week and listed it for $35 because it is an untested item, so it can either be used for parts or hopefully it works when they get it home. The controller alone, I could have parted it out, but I just decided to leave everything together. But the controller alone, these will sell for $15 to $18 on their own. So, and an untested console would sell for around $20, $25. So for $35 for everything, including the power cable, I thought was a reasonable price. And I guess whoever bought it did too, because it sold in like a week. So that was cool. And I did say 35, I think, yeah. So then you probably saw me pick up this hairdryer last weekend. I think I did it as part of a roundup. So this was a Goodwill purchase. I paid $7 for that. I listed it Monday or Tuesday of last week, and it sold for $28, which is a great price. This is it's like a camera field monitor, but it's just tech. It's older tech. But this older tech can sometimes be worthwhile. So I did have this and this power cable. Honestly, I forget how much I paid for this one. Probably about $5 maybe. So that I sold for $30. And again, that one sold in about 24 hours. So that was a cool flip. I did have another item that I listed the same day, and that sold in minutes for $45. And all of these this is older tech. So older tech you can definitely pick up for great prices at tag sales and garage sales, because it's obviously a specialist item that needs, you know, that to find. So and you have a better market for it than an estate sale or a tag sale person would have. So don't be afraid to pick up that older tech. Definitely you know, do your due diligence and research the item on eBay or Google Lens search, but it's definitely worth looking into and definitely worth picking up. What else? Oh, I also found, this is an earlier video, so this is probably 6 months ago. It took a while for these to sell, but they are both new and in the box, and it's called the Fabulous Kitchen Wizard Does Everything knife. So if it looks kind of cute, it looks like a little dolphin to me, but it's a knife. It's got a bottle opener, a grater, a serrated edge, a what is it called, a peeler. It's got everything. And I had 2 of these. I think I paid $1 each for them, and I sold both of them as a lot for $25. So that was cool. This was another Goodwill pickup. This is a Undertaker hat. This is new with tags still. Not tags, but new with, you know, the hanger. And it still has the cardboard insert in there. So this is a really cool wrestling Undertaker hat. Undertaker is a good character, I guess, to, you know, to pick up. Some wrestling stuff does great, some not so great. Again, you just got to kind of research it. And what's the word? Just research it. And I tend to I try to price competitively. So I did see hats like this that went for $25. I listed this for $15. But I'd rather get a quicker sale and have things move out, because I don't have a huge space for inventory. So I'd rather keep things moving in and out of the store quickly. I'm sure most people would, to be honest, keep getting that money back. But yeah, so this Undertaker hat was a great little pickup. I think I paid $2 for it and sold it for $15, but sold it in less than a week. This was a cool find. This was, I think we called it the Artist House. I picked up a bunch of stuff from this sale. She had some really cute clothes and really great items, and she had a lot of really cool belts. So this is the first belt that I've sold from that sale, and I don't know what, I think it's just stainless, but it is tarnishing a little bit, but I couldn't figure anything else out about this belt. It is you can see it's made in France, and it is a smaller size, so those smaller sizes tend to take a little longer to sell, but it's very cool looking. I listed this and used keywords like punk and heavy, you know, heavy metal, because it's not music wise, but it is heavy. It's reticulated as well, or articulated, one or the other. Not sure. So these pieces all move, so this was cool. So, and that sold for $55. And what else? Let's see. I think this is probably my last item. This was a great sale. I woke up to this morning, so this was a great sale. So I picked up this bag. If you can see the front of it, it looks very woven. When I did some research on the brand, this is an Olbrish bag, and it's in absolute mint condition. They sell for hundreds of dollars, these bags, and this woven piece on the front is actually horsehair. So they've taken mane and tail hair from horses and woven it into the, look how cool that is. They've like woven it into the front of the bag, and it's a very asymmetrical kind of contemporary looking bag. It's all leather. It opens up, there's pockets inside. This bag is in beautiful condition, and like I said, these sell for hundreds of dollars, and I sold this for $120. I listed it for $135. It's been listed for about 4 months, which is fine because it's a higher price item. I'm not worried about how long this one took. But I picked it up in Goodwill, and I paid, I think, $6 or $7 for it in Goodwill. So this is a great find and a great flip, and it's going all the way to New Zealand. So somebody in New Zealand, she's like, this is a gorgeous bag. She left me a really sweet message. So she's like, this is a gorgeous. So I'm really excited that it's going to a home where someone is really excited to get this bag. I think it's so cool. I'm glad somebody else has appreciated it as well. Anyway, guys, that is my day's shipping so far. I'm gonna get all these packed up. I have my pickup schedule with USPS. and then I'm going to start listing all my finds over the weekend. So I hope you enjoyed this quick check-in on items that we've shipped or will ship, and we will see you on the next video. Bye guys. All right, and here is the finished order of boxes ready for pickup by the mailman. I think it was 9 boxes in total. The total charges from eBay were $540. The way that breaks out is $45 was the cost. That's how much I spent to purchase all of these items. $173 was for eBay fees, promotion fees, and taxes and shipping charges, which left me with $368 of items being shipped. And when you take away your $45 of cost of goods, that makes it a $323 profit, which is pretty awesome. And as always, guys, thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button, and we will catch you on the next one.